episode of Thursday Night Renegades as 12 monster truck superstars are ready to have it out in a battle for the checkered flag. Last week, Matthew Riley took it home in the King Crunch Chevrolet. Let's see if he can defend it here tonight. Also, some storyline going on as Black Stallion blew the motor last week running the Prowler machine in the semifinals. We're going to go ahead and show you the replay now. He was running so hard, blew the motor right out of the truck. We're going to take you now to Hagerstown, Maryland to see what the team did. Now, as you can see, the team's got the truck all ripped apart. The body's over there on the trailer. You see the blower and the supercharger sitting right by the engine stand. That's the old one. They've already got the new motor in. They're going to hopefully get this thing back together and back to the show next week. Gonna go ahead and get the tires mounted up on the Black Stallion machine, and it will make a return. Moving on to round number one, we're going to see the Whiplash machine draw up against the Michigan Ice Monster as we head up to the starting line, wait on the green light. These two went at it last week. Hopefully we can see a good race as we get set to go green. Chevrolet pulls a little bit up and over the cars, and Michigan Ice Monster will take it to the wall. Whiplash made a hard right there, caused another win. Moving on now, the El Toro Loco takes on the Stone Crusher Ford. Who's it going to be? Stone Crusher wants to make a name for himself here, pulls on him a little bit up and over the cars, and both trucks will go to the wall. We're going to have to get an MTA official down here to see who the winner is. And it looks like the Stone Crusher Ford is the winner. Your champion from 2 weeks ago, Flying Ryan Paget, and the Hot Wheels Ford takes on the Bad Habit Chevrolet. Chevrolet pulls hard on him up and over, and Bad Habit takes it to the wall. The Hot Wheels machine hit the backflip ramp, costing them the win right there. Good race. Now the first ever checkered flag holder here on Renegades, the American Guardian, draws up against Prowler as we get set to go green. Down the straight up and over the cars, and both of them into the wall, and American Guardian rolls back. Prowler into the backflip ramp, but stop. You see American Guardian roll back, and it will cost him the race. Devastator now set to take on the Black Stallion. That crew worked hard to get here this week. Let's see what they got as we get set to go green. Down the straight up and over the cars, and Devastator will take it to the wall, and Black Stallion will go on the trailer out of the first round. Moving on with round number one, Bad News draws up against your current champion, King Crunch, as we get set to go green. King Crunch pulls on him hard up and over, and it's showing why he's the champion, taking it to the wall as Bad News spun out and went right. Moving on to round number two now, we're going to see the Stone Crusher draw up against the Michigan Ice Monster. Both trucks look good in round number one as we head into the starting line now. Ford versus Chevrolet as we go green. Down the straight stretch, Chevrolet pulls, locks up and rolls over. Ice Monster is on its lid in the big end. The drivers were complaining the track was tacky, and that just proved it right there. Prowler takes on the Bad Habit machine. Bad Habit looking good in the first round. Prowler, a former Renegades champion, as we get set to go green. Bad Habit pulls up and over, and Prowler rolls the truck over. Bad Habit will get the win, but Prowler, you see right here, he kicked the car up and rolled the truck over. Now we're down on the track. We're going to try to roll the Prowler machine back up on its wheels. Good job by the MTA track crew getting that truck rolled over. Hopefully it's not hurt too bad. Now you see some body damage on the Prowler truck. We're going to go ahead now, heading down to their pits and talk to their crew chief. He says that it is just body damage and they will be back next week with a fresh body and ready to take out the competition and get that flag back. Moving right along to end out round number two, your current champion, King Crunch, draws up against the Devastator. Two Chevrolets as we go green. King Crunch pulls on him up and over the cars, and Crunch takes it to the wall. Devastator gets caught up on that backflip ramp, and King Crunch will move on to the semifinals. Now, before we kick off the semifinals, we got to bring back a fast loser. 3 trucks eliminated from round 2 that will have their chance to come back right here in the Wheel of Attitude. And the winner will be Devastator, and he will draw up against the King Crunch in a rematch. Bad Habit draws up against the Michigan Ice Monster in this semifinal matchup. Down the straight stretch, up and over the cars, and both trucks roll over. Michigan Ice Monster stood it on its tailgate and rolled. Bad Habit got caught up in that tacky clay at the end of the track. Bad Habit will move on. Now a rematch from round number 2. Devastator coming back as a fast loser. Can he take out the current champion up and over the cars? And Devastator pulls on him, and Devastator takes out the champion. Looks like King Crunch might have shut the truck off or had some kind of problems, but Devastator moves on to the finals. And it is final time. Devastator will draw up against the Bad Habit. 2 Chevrolets heading up to the start line. Sorry for you Ford fans, but this is going to be a battle of the Chevrolets as we get set to go green. Bad Habit pulls on him up and over the cars, and Devastator walks on him in the big end. And the Devastator Chevrolet will take it to the wall and be your new Renegades champion. Congratulations to Ryan Johnson and Devastator.
Standing tall up in victory lane, I done brought the pain and now they screaming my name. Yeah, everybody saw me rock the place. Now there's flashbulbs are popping and mics in my face. Always giving the crowd what they need. Now they're wearing my shirts front row to nosebleed. Now the crowd forms is what it's all about. Signing autographs until the lights out.
Thank you guys for watching Thursday Night Renegades. We hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to check out all of our social medias, subscribe to us on YouTube, and I'll catch you down the road. See you next week.